Hey guys, make sure to stay until the end. It could be your mistake why the coolant is boiling, overheating. If not fixed on time, you will destroy your engine. Stay with us, we'll explain how. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a Mercedes C-Class. It could be any generation C-Class. Some of those could be guys Mercedes C-Class such as generation W203, W204, W205 and even the previous generation guys. And if you have a problem where the coolant in the reservoir starts boiling, overheating, stay with us, we'll explain what can easily cause that. It could be really easy fix. If you actually made a simple mistake guys, you can fix it, but if you don't fix it on time, you'll destroy your engine and you will need the engine replaced or rebuilt. Stay with us, we'll explain why. Before we start, let me just tell you a little bit about us guys. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We're constantly getting new cars, we're constantly working on something. Why we do all that guys? Because our mission here at the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need guys in return, please subscribe to the channel and like the video, that way we can keep making these absolutely free videos. And if you need to buy any parts, tools for your car, Mercedes, any model guys, check out the link in the description of the video below. That's where we get all our tools, supplies from, and you can guys save a fortune. So let's start by that guys that I talked about, that mistake now. So we'll demonstrate on a C250 2013 model, but it will work on practically any gasoline, diesel, even the hybrid vehicles as well. If you notice that the coolant is boiling, overheating in your coolant tank guys, what can easily cause that? First, you gotta make sure, okay, that recently you haven't drained the coolant. You may have drained the coolant or replaced anything such as radiator, thermostat, water pump, radiator hose, coolant tank, auxiliary water pump. All of these procedures will require you to drain the coolant or leak coolant out, and later most people will just add coolant and start driving. That's a big mistake. On these new cars, you need to bleed the cooling system. You need to get the air out of it. We have many videos on the channel that will teach you how to do that. If you do not bleed the cooling system, you may end up having an air pocket inside the engine or the cylinder head, and as a result guys, that air pocket will prevent coolant from flowing freely and the car can start overheating and the coolant can start boiling. So make sure, try bleeding the cooling system. Next, it could be a radiator cap guys. The radiator cap right here has a special valve that's supposed to release the pressure at a certain point. If that valve is not functioning correctly, you might start building a lot of pressure in the system or not having enough pressure, and that can cause problems with overheating and boiling coolant as well. After that, it could be guys, okay, inspect the radiator fan. We have a special video that explains how to test radiator fan. Radiator fan that does not work guys, practically what will happen, radiator will start getting hot. If you're driving slow, you're in traffic, okay, the coolant will start boiling. Another thing, it could be a clogged up radiator. We don't see that quite often, to be honest with you. If you use good quality coolants and you haven't used water or cheap coolants that can eat your hoses and radiators, usually clogged up radiator will not happen very often. But if your radiator is clogged up, you have rust and stuff like that, that can happen as well. Next, thermostat stuck closed. If your thermostat is stuck closed, the coolant will not flow between the radiator and the engine, and that will result into guys overheating and boiling coolant as well. Another thing, okay, if you want to see the symptoms of bad thermostat, we have the video on the channel. It could be a bad water pump that doesn't circulate the coolant guys. It's that pump right there. Okay, if the propeller on the inside is fell apart or it came loose off the axle, that can cause that problem as well. Another thing, I hope that's not the case, it could be bad cylinder head gasket. Bad cylinder head gasket will start pumping hot air in the coolant. That's why you'll notice it boiling, okay, and overheating as well. If you want to see the video about symptoms of bad cylinder head gasket, we have the video on the channel that will talk all about that guys. Check it out. So hopefully the video will be helpful to any of you needing help with that. If you have any questions, let us know. Thank you for watching and see you guys next time.